shit.
That's a good burger.
It's Sunday. You know what that means?
The N.S.o.S podcast.
Episode 15?
15.
Holy shit. We're getting old with this.
I know. Having to keep track of our numbers and shit.
You all dressed snazzy and shit.
Yeah.
I'm dressed like a homeless person. I have to work all weekend. You know that thing I said I wasn't going to do anymore?
Yeah.
And somehow I get snookered into fucking doing it again.
And here's how they're going to put their finger in your butt.
No. Doug keeps trying. And failing miserably. It's unsettling how hard that man's nipples get when I start talking shit to him. He tried to thump me in the nipple last night, and I had front pocket, and I had my vape stuck down in there.
Oh.
And he caught that motherfucker so hard, dude. Like, he immediately started doing this, and I was like, oh,
Shake
yeah, that hurt like a motherfucker, didn't it? I bet you ain't gonna do that shit again, are you? Genius. Like,
he found out.
He found out real quick. That was not pleasant whatsoever. Like, I busted that ass.
It takes one time to learn your lesson where you're like,
oh, he never learns his lesson.
Oh, totally. I mean,
so you start a new job Monday. You
tomorrow.
Get to join me.
I start tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait, you start Saturday?
No, tomorrow. Today's Sunday.
Oh shit. Don't do me that way. God damn it.
I work night shift, so yesterday is tomorrow. Tomorrow is 3 days from now.
I work night shift too, motherfucker, but my days stay consistent, stay fucked up. Like, can't do that shit to me. It's a metaphorical Sunday.
It's a metaphorical Sunday. Not the day of filming, but the day from the airing. I'll be starting tomorrow, and I will update everybody next Sunday.
He's not going to update shit. He's going to be dead to the world after next week, and he's going to come in here looking like a fucking zombie next week. And then when he does finally wake up after like the third beer, he's going to do nothing but bitch for an hour straight. I guarantee it.
Let's take bets on this. Comment.
Motherfucker, I know how my week's gone so far. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know. I don't know. I find something to bitch about everything. I'm good with it.
Okay. Cheers to that one.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. No, everybody at work, where I previously had worked at a engine building facility.
Butterfly Factory.
There we go. That's a great one. Was like, oh, that was like such a fucking awesome job. And I had to break it down for them. Like, okay, picture yourself. 18 to 24-year-olds, a bunch of them that all think they're
have
right.
Daddy issues, are all spoiled as fuck, and all spend money as soon as it hits their hands so they can make $1,200, and the next night they are broke as fuck.
Yeah, and like only two people that have actually frequented these kind of establishments have been like, bless your heart.
Yeah, like it's not the cup of tea everybody thinks it is. It's not. What is it? Life's not all strippers and burritos, my friend. It is.
So you gotta
but that is not as pleasant as you may think. It's a lot of farts and unnecessary gas station stops and
let me buy my cigarette.
Gut pain, brain pain, room spinning from all the stupid.
I used the work toilet paper yesterday. I got in touch with my inner self.
Bro, work toilet paper is the worst. There's John Wayne toilet paper. Rough, tough, and don't take shit off nobody.
True grit.
No, it's just like the ridges of your finger that you feel through it the whole time. It's like, oh, I won't shit at work. I've maintained a consistent record of I have never had to take shit in that club ever.
And you've been there for a minute, bro.
A long time.
Yeah.
Never had to shit there.
Like 3
years. I've cut it real close getting home. But I've never had
shit in Love's, man. But just
Love's is at least their gas station's clean, bro.
Yeah, or Buc-ee's. I've heard a lot of people say that.
We don't have a Buc-ee's. We got a Love's on the way.
Yeah,
we might have two of them between here and there.
I think there is two, and there's a bunch of little hole in the wall shops.
No, there's only one Love's.
Yeah,
the
right there.
Slayton Travel Center. Don't ever use their bathroom if you have to shit. Like,
bad.
Just say, oh, it's real bad.
I might as well shit on the wall.
It's real bad. Like, I've seen all kinds of weird shit in that bathroom, like just being at the urinal. Like, bro, That bathroom's the Wild West, my dude. Like fucking syringes sitting on top of trash cans and shit, and like fucking all kinds of paraphernalia in that motherfucker. Condoms, fucking numbers written all over the fucking wall at the urinal. Like it used to be really bad. I hadn't been in there a while. I got kind of mortified of that place. Like,
one time, we're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It was one time I walked in, and it was kind of like that Fear and Loathing scene where he's just like eating the acid off of Flea's flannel, and it's like, I'm good on that ever.
That guy was changed forever. I guarantee you. No, one of those definitely put the paper down on the toilet seat.
Oh, I'm not shitting there at all.
Not shitting there at all.
I will shit outside in a hole in the ground before I shit in there. Like,
I'll go home with one sock and a smile on my face.
Hell, I'll fucking sit out the side of the car, hold on to the fucking door panel or some shit in the sock, and then throw it at somebody going down the road.
Yeah, he ain't so bad now. I thought the Hellcat was something.
What? Be on the bike.
That way you can really get a fucking wind up on it before you fling it.
No, that's gonna leave such a hell of a splatter, bro.
Oh my God!
You just black the windshield out.
Why is this like great water in here?
Who left the fucking hose down on the camper?
Shitter's full.
Fucking hit a convertible, and the motherfucker looks like the Lone Ranger afterwards.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. That's going to be a good short.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Bro. No, we have a dude that comes to the club. I'm not going to say the dude's name, but he frequents, and he's not the brightest of individuals. He's
Right.
he kind of dumb. This motherfucker had a gas can go up on him because of a cigarette. There was like this much gas in the bottom of the gas can.
That's the
He's
worst
got a
time.
cigarette in his hand. The vapor catches. It blows the entire gas can up. This motherfucker looks like he has a Lone Ranger mask on his face.
From the
where it
burn?
burned all of his eyebrows off and all the skin off his face. He walks up the other night, Hunter looks at him and goes, "Holy shit, at least you look cooler now." Bro, I thought I was gonna piss in my pants. He was like, "You look like the fucking Lone Ranger or something, or the Toxic Avenger." That's it.
It was like a fucking hamburger, man.
You know, like, dude, he was just going in on this motherfucker. He goes, "You were ugly as fuck before, but at least you look cool now."
Oh my God.
Like, this dude just got out of the hospital. This motherfucker did that shit on a Saturday. Didn't go to the hospital till Monday.
What?
Monday. They
Oh
had
my
to
God, my
fucking,
eyes
like
are
go
puffing.
in and like fucking do the fucking wire brush on his shit and like pull all that. Oh, he was talking about it and I wanted to throw up the whole time. I was just like, dude, I'll buy you a beer if you'll shut up.
Fucking go away.
Like,
Here's 2 beers. Go
like,
over there.
Fuck it. I'll pay for fucking rounds for you for the night. Like, if you just shut up right now, like.
Yeah, my stomach's doing that thing where it likes to do the fucking back handspring. I'm not feeling it right
If I
now.
throw up, I'm throwing up in your wounds.
On your face.
Like, it's going to be that fucking exorcist just. I had sushi that night, too. Oh, it would have been bad. It's going to smell like the cuttlefish.
Like a 5-man fucking bukkake.
So I have chimkins now.
I know, they're so cute. You got one roosting.
Yeah. They're
sweet.
still young as fuck. I got them like the day after Easter. I went up to Tractor Supply on the bike. I was like, I heard chirp, 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 chirp back there. And I looked at dude and I was like, I'll be back. I got to go get the truck. And I got one of the pet carriers from in the fucking barn and cleaned out the old cage from where we had the rats and fucking
I miss
fixed
the
it up for
rats.
them. I don't, those things stunk.
Really?
They stunk like hell. I loved them. They were sweet.
Yeah.
Like they were very
Temperament-wise, they're great.
Yeah, they were very good temperament animals. And like they'd nip at you, but they wouldn't hurt you. And if you ever did jump like it hurt you, they wouldn't do it again. Like
Yeah, they're really
and
intelligent.
they were tiny people. Like they would bring you shit and like they were smart as fuck.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I loved the rats, but they just got to be too much. Like they got big. Hell, you remember how big Ivy got? That bitch was as long as my fucking arm, like
Yeah.
tail and all. Like she would stretch from my shoulder to my fucking hand. Like she was huge.
And the thing is, they're being as intelligent as they are, they're very social creatures. So it's
Ivy kept getting out. Like she kept figuring out ways to get out of that fucking big cage in there. Like she chewed a fucking hole in one part of it and fucking figured out how to get out.
And you're like, Jesus Christ, how smart are you, man? Like,
I miss the mice. Like, I miss Leroy and Salem.
yeah.
Like, those are my two. I used to put them in little fucking hamster balls and let them just roll around the house all day, and they fucking roll up every now and then when we're smoking and just like keep bumping into our feet and want you to blow smoke in the ball, and then they just go rolling around with the ball all smoked out. Like,
This little ball.
we had left them in there for like
Smoke trailing
half
out.
the day and just like give them treats every now and then, open the ball and like hand
Well,
feed
yeah,
them
they
and
got the
stuff, and they
munchies.
would just roll around the house like that all day long.
Well,
Like,
yeah, they got the fucking munchies like a motherfucker, bro.
say Leroy kept getting stuck, like get stuck behind the toilet or something,
Yeah.
or stuck behind the garbage can or some shit, or getting one part of the carpet and she wasn't big enough to fucking make the ball tip over.
Yeah.
Like, have to put her on the linoleum in the kitchen. Every now and then, Ava would come running through and clip one of the balls and just send that bitch spinning with the mouse inside it. Like, damn.
And one of those, you watch it, you go, oh, that sucks for them, but that's
That's
fucking
fucking
comedic
funny,
gold.
but man, I bet that fucking sucked.
So you had brought something up about Count Dankula posted a video.
Yeah, he did a video on J-Start, like one of the main guys of the 2A 3D print community.
Right.
We're going to leave it at that because I don't know how YouTube handles that nowadays. They're not the biggest of fans of homemade shit here lately.
These are all props, by the way.
I mean, yeah, I reckon. It's still legal to own, just not legal to make, apparently, the way they act. But I do.
I mean, with the
Very-
NFA and ATF and things like
They're
that.
legal to make as long as you're not selling and distributing them, put it that way.
Right.
Like,
You make personal use.
personal use all day long. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Shive, make machine gun and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're staying within the means of the laws currently in effect, like, you don't have anything to worry about.
Right.
As long as you're not distributing them, or like personal manufacturers, that it's a gray area still, but it shouldn't be a gray area at all.
It
Like,
shouldn't at all, no.
I mean, this country was born on these liberties that they keep trying to say that are questionable. And it's like, motherfucker, no. Like, this country is founded on a lot of the shit that you're trying to fucking, like, put a foot down on. Like, what part of this country is founded on immigration, which means you can't shut the fucking border because we're all fucking immigrants too. You know, we killed a whole bunch of people just to fucking take this land from them so we could do this shit in the first place.
And if you're not
So
familiar,
how about you pump your fucking brakes on immigration policy and shit?
look up the Trail of Tears if you really want an education lesson.
Like,
should
look up
fuck you up.
anything we've done in the history of this country. We've not been at war, what, 16 fucking years out of this entire country's existence?
Yeah.
And then we still ended up paying taxes. Explain that shit.
We burned all, we dumped
Like,
all
we
that tea
threw
off
away a whole lot of tea and fucking burned a whole lot of shit and killed a whole lot of people because we were no taxation without representation and death before taxes. Those are two big phrases that everybody seems to forget about or wants to argue the point of. It's like, motherfucker, the words were there for a reason, and they're not meant to be. That's the one big thing that I like about Brandon Herrera running for Congress, because he's not doing it to become a politician. He's doing it to unass the motherfucker that's not doing his goddamn job like he's supposed to.
for his constituents.
Like, was that dipshit here, Tate Reeves?
Yeah, Tater Tot.
Dude, if we don't get that motherfucker out of office,
This is
I'm
going
so fucking tired of
crazy.
hearing this Republican-Democrat argument. They're the same fucking side. The only time they say anything different is when they're on TV trying to shill for fucking votes. What part of that do you not understand? We're arguing amongst ourselves about stupid bullshit while these people are getting paid $250,000 a year to not do a fucking thing but fuck our life up worse than it already is. How hard is that for you to understand? Stop arguing amongst each other and start paying attention to what these dipshits are fucking doing.
Patterns, man. Like,
They
that's all I gotta
put
do.
Trump in the place that he's in because they knew that motherfucker would be able to rile up enough people in this country to divide it. And he would use nothing but hot button issues and didn't care to make himself look like a fucking dickhead. That was the whole thing. That's why he's so popular, because he caters to the lower IQ population. He's dumb as fuck. That's already been established. The motherfucker literally said that the stock market is rallying right now because it's speculation that he's going to be reelected. Talk about delusions of fucking grandeur, bro.
I couldn't talk about it before, but they, like Caterpillar, where I used to work, is like they're waiting to see who's going to get in office before, like they've shut down a lot of fucking areas and had displaced a lot of fucking people. Like not just like they're not fired, but they've got different jobs in different places. And I talked to some of the higher ups there. I was like, yeah, it's because it's election year. If we get a Democrat, we're going to do this. We're going to get a Republican, we're going to do this. And I was like, bro, you're playing with people's fucking livelihoods.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's all about shareholders. Why do you think I've been playing the fucking stock market? Because that's the club. If you can get fucking big enough up in it, 94% of the stock market is owned by the corporations that run this country and pretty much the fucking world.
It self-funnels back into
That's why Republicans and Democrats are no different. Because shareholders' stakes mean more than our lives and have since Kennedy. Why do you think they clapped that motherfucker? He was trying to disband the CIA. He had just fired the head of the CIA. Then he gets his head blown off. And oh, would you look at that? The guy he just fired and the fucking agency that he just tried to disband is back to fucking normal.
Nothing ever happened. Like,
no, the dude got like put right back in where he was. And the fucking agency got to go right back to what they were doing. And still has an untold amount of black budget money.
Oh, yeah.
Think about all that. Donald Rumsfeld walking out the day before 9/11 talking about fucking, we just lost $1 trillion. We don't know what happened to it. And then the financial department of the Pentagon gets hit the next day. Huh? Bro, the world's funny, but it's not that goddamn funny.
I don't believe in coincidence, bro, but I tell you, I believe in patterns. And
bro, it's not just patterns. It's just people are creatures of habit. Like everything about people are habits. It's just form of habit.
The thing is, like what I'm saying about patterns is like they do what is it? Wasn't that movie Lucky Number 11 where it's like the Kansas City Shuffle where look over at this hand while I slap the fuck out of you with this hand. You know?
I mean, it's sleight of hand. I mean, that's it's like fucking what was that 21 where they were doing all them or not 21 was it? What was the one with the magicians that had Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson and fucking the chick from Wedding Crashers?
Fuck.
You know what I'm
talking
about?
Not.
Yes. Yeah.
You see me not. Yeah.
That one. That was a good, like, look over here while we're doing all this other bullshit, but, like, we're really doing, like, the double. It's like flea flickers and shit. It's like misdirection. And people that are about that shit
that are smart to it.
Well, I mean, that's not smart. That's just fucking people.
Manipulative. It's not the people. I'm talking about the people that run it. The people that are doing the watch over here while I finger your booty.
I mean, it's fucking all politicians. It's every fucking one of them. And it's not. They're not even clever anymore.
They're not even hiding it. No,
it's not even that. They're not even clever anymore. They're fucking dumb as shit. Look at fucking Matt Gaetz. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look at Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert got caught on fucking camera jerking a dude off over his pants at a fucking Beetlejuice musical, got kicked out, and did the whole "do you know who the fuck I am" Karen shit.
What is OTHJB?
OTPHJ. Over the pants hand job.
Over the pants hand job.
The more you know. Yeah, but OTPHJs are over the pants hand jobs. I've seen several of those in my day. It's kind of weird cooking an OTPHJ.
But you got that acronym like
kind of makes a CTOPH. God damn it, I fucked it up. You had to say something. COTPHJ. There you go.
Okay, I got
cut over the pants hand job because I have to see it from the third party.
Oh God! Oh, you get to be the C.
Well, I mean, the fucking VIP is like right here.
Yeah.
And like every now and then your eyes drift over and you catch some shit that you weren't expecting to see because, it's fucking occupational hazard.
Hey,
my ears and eyes both have been like
the only reason
raped beyond belief. Raped beyond belief. There you go.
Raped beyond belief.
We're not monetized yet. It doesn't matter.
Molestation. No, and that's the thing. Like that's like the thing that doesn't bother me about getting this new position is that I've been in the medical field before, and I'm desensitized. Like it's anatomy.
You say that. You say that.
Dude, some dude whips his dick out over in the middle of the room.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that.
Wall.
No, that shit's usually funny. Locker room talk, sir. That's the shit you have to worry about.
Yeah, I was in the military. I was saying, I've heard some shit, man.
Oh, so have I. And I
don't doubt it.
I've heard some
That's
shit that has made me want to hurl into a garbage can almost immediately after hearing it, and then walk immediately, quickly away, right back out the door, forgetting what I even came in there for. Like, mid-sentence, just... fucking never mind. I'm good.
I don't want to know.
Or shit that you walk into.
Oh, yeah.
We had the biggest girl that worked there, which
probably
love her to
still
death. This chick could outpoultry any of the other chicks that we had there. Like, shy of very few. Like, she could do some crazy shit, and she was not a little chick. But she broke it like
muscular, probably.
100, no, not muscular. Yeah, Cartman's muscular too. But no, fucking, like, she's a pretty big gal, but she could do a lot of crazy shit. She broke a $120 bottle of perfume one night in the back. This was some very strong, like, ode to pimp perfume. Like, I'm talking like it was that. It'll make your fucking shit. Eyes wide. I'll put it to you this way. She rolled around in the broken, like, in the perfume because she didn't want to waste it because she had just paid so much money for it.
Oh, no.
If this chick walked within 10 feet of you, your eyes would start fucking watering, and her money was the same way. I got home that night, and the wife was gagging while I was counting ones because it was so fucking strong. Dude, like, I had the worst fucking headache, and it smelled like goddamn
it's
just periwinkles and bullshit. Like, goddamn, it was fucking strong. Like, it'd make your fucking eyes water. Like, it's like you're cutting onions while you're counting ones. Like,
I mean, I buy the $100 bottles, cologne, but I don't.
I haven't bought an expensive bottle of cologne since we got a Bill's here, because you can go over there and get all the expensive shit for like $14 a bottle.
If you can find me some Sauvage.
I want some more of that Ben Swanson shit. I had some shit called Ben Swanson, and it smelled better than any fucking cologne I've ever fucking had. I don't know what... It was like a real kind of earthy, sweet smell. Like,
right.
It had that damp down, like almost honeysuckle kind of patchouli, like Palo Santo woods. It had like a woody smell to it, like a woody, earthy smell, and then it had a real sweet on top of it.
Yeah.
She fucking loved it, and I loved it too.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find it again since. Like, I've looked for it on Amazon and everywhere. I can't find it. Like,
we'll get a P.O. box if y'all find something and you love it.
I already got a P.O. box.
Oh, you got a P.O. box?
Like, no, we don't have one for here, but I have a P.O. box. Like, you find that shit, leave it in the comments, and I'll hook you up with that address.
If you can find Sauvage for under $125 a bottle, I'll fucking do a strip piece for you.
Heard of that shit?
It's a Johnny Depp shit. Yeah, I mean, like, the way it works.
Smell like red wine, cigarettes, and fucking sadness.
and bed shit.
Hamburger bed shit. Please tell me you've watched the fucking Time for Pie with dude they kept calling the biggest piece of shit in the world.
No.
I can't remember the dude's name, but you'll find it. It's like, dude's fucking kind of skinny guy. Looks like Brett Wilson.
Dude, you're talking about manifesting, like, I want this, and then, like, I was texting you about this the other night about,
influencing
and manifesting, yeah, and like, for the last 3 fucking days while I'm at work, I look at the clock and I see 3:14 in the morning, but I think it's time for a pie.
Like, dude, I've grown to love that, but nonetheless, they're talking about this chick that covered herself in horse shit from a police horse in Texas somewhere, and fucking Caleb out of nowhere goes, "This shit, bitch," and I fucking lost it. Like, he proceeds to fucking call this, like, every time he talks about her, the shit, bitch.
That bro, he is funny as fuck, and
he's doing stand up now. Like, they're doing him and Jared both have been doing stand up at Joe Rogan's place in Austin.
Oh my God, they have I saw this because my my government name, and
My white ass hairs and the microphone filter, like hot ass mustache hair.
fucking you know my government name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so and his name is spelled exactly the same. So there was a bit with Caleb and Jared, where it was like a barista thing, and he's like, I need some Jared milk. How do you get the Jared milk? And I posted that, and I was like, oh, I reposted it. I was like, oh my God, this right here, ask me how you get Jared milk.
Bro,
Cackled.
I fucking heard a song last night, and I'll have to go back and find it again. She'll know what it was from. I was in bed like this morning when I got home from work.
Yeah,
like,
you were dead to the world.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I only slept for a couple hours. Like, I got home at like a little after 4:30 and slept till like 12, and I was up. I'm like, yeah,
I didn't get shit for sleep,
bro. I don't ever get shit for sleep. I go off like 4 or 5 hours, like at best, if I even sleep.
If that much, yeah. Because anything less than 4 or 5 hours, I'm gonna fucking.
I'm gonna sleep tonight like a fucking baby because I got to work all night tomorrow night. I got to work from 7 till 6 in the morning. Yeah,
yeah. That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Not, and then I have to turn around and be back at like sometime tomorrow night till 3 in the morning. Like, yeah, or sometime Sunday night till 3 in the morning. Yeah. So Saturday back to back with Sunday, because Sunday we open at 4 and close at 3 in the morning. And then I wouldn't get off till 6 in the morning on Saturday, right back here. That puts me home at 8-ish. Sleep till 1-ish. Have to leave by 2:30 to get back there by 4-ish. Yeah. I already straight up told Hunter, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be here on time Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
I'll be here when I get here.
I was like, bro, I'll be here about 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, somewhere in there.
There we go.
Green like money.
Money. Monetize this, YouTube.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
I said something about uncanceled the other day, and they're like, what?
We'll get canceled before we even get monetized. I wonder how many times that's happened to people. I'm sure it's happened a bunch.
A lot.
And speaking of which, I need a drinky.
You need a drinky?
Yeah, I've been drinking a little bit since I've been back to work.
Well,
all the sadness.
I wish I could say anything different, but
why are you still repping all their shit?
It's a hoodie, and I've tried to black it out with a highlighter, and it don't work.
God damn, that ice maker sounded like a fucking shotgun. Oh, fuck. What did I do with that bottle?
Little bottle?
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I got the big bottle.
Oh, you got the big bottle. Yeah. Save the little bottle. You need that. I'm excited, though, man. Like, not it's not for the reasons people think I would be excited for. I'm excited for the chance to expand and get back into something that I really like to do. Cause like every day at work, everybody's like, "Hey man, play us some music, like, you know." And I'll fix a few playlists, and everybody's like, people are like, "Oh, I miss dancing. You dance a lot on the thing, you know, like not like
bouncing around and shit."
Yeah, like I get with it, man. Like I get into the music.
I'm telling you, man, you're getting super excited for a super dull job. I'm telling you, it's like you were a fucking iPad for the most part.
I'm good with that. I'll still fucking like I don't care what people think about the way, like if I'm listening to, even if some shit I've never heard before. I'm still
like a lot of rock shit.
I like a lot of everything.
Well, yeah,
really,
you're versed like I am, which is why I said you would probably get along pretty good in there. You'll get along with everybody because me and you fucking got along for fucking 15 years or better.
Well, goddamn, what'd you tell them? What do you have to expect? Oh, he's like me, but he doesn't have as much of a filter.
No, I don't have a filter either. I just told him you're way weirder than me. Like you come off the cuff with some way more random shit than I do.
That's big.
Then again, I don't know. I get pretty in there with the fucking off the cuff shit when I'm sleep deprived.
Oh yeah, when the filter.
She's fucking heard me say some outright goofy shit.
Yeah, the shit that makes people go, "Why are you not on the watch list?" Oh no, baby, I'm on 4.
Every time I run a background check, the first thing that pops up, it's like, you might be on a government watch list. And it's like, yeah, no shit.
No shit, Sherlock. What was your first fucking hint? I don't
advocate anything the government does, like, because they're only doing it for personal gain, not for anybody that they're supposed to be doing it for. Which is why we keep funding Israel and shit, because, you know, Raytheon stocks fucking matter. Lockheed stocks fucking matter. Boeing not so much anymore.
Yeah, Boeing is
They done made a fucking whistleblower sewer slide.
that man had it so rough. He made $120,000 a year.
I'm talking about the dude that was blowing the whistle on all the lack of safety precautions and shit, and then just randomly ended up clapped in the fucking car.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Kind of like J-Start.
J-Start, yeah. We never finished that topic.
Yeah, but he wasn't clapped in the car, though. He had a heart attack, even though he was young as fuck and in good health, according to all his friends. And he was right outside of his parents' house.
Outside?
Yeah, they found him outside his parents' house in his car, dead of cardiac arrest. You know, the CIA has a heart attack gun, right?
Oh yeah, I'm well aware. They've got something for everything. They've got cure what ails you.
They have a thing they can shoot you with, and it has a dart that's made of the poison that will give you a fucking
cardiac arrest.
Yeah, give you cardiac arrest, and the needle will dissolve. And it was brought before Congress, and like it's open, like.
Look this shit up, man.
Yeah, like you can find the video
you.
of them talking about it in Congress.
If I sewer slide, I didn't feel myself.
No, he jerked off first.
My dad cranked off one and died. Swear to God, that's how
he big fished it.
Big fished, bro. My dad, like,
you remember the scene Big Fish? He's looking at the Playboy and fucking croaks out on the fucking toilet.
Exactly that, bro. When I was talking to my dad's last wife, and she was like, "You know, we found him, right?" I was like, no, please. I just want to know. She's like, "Are you sure you want?" I was like,
"Dick still in hand, Playboy."
Yeah, no, he was on. It was early days, infancy of the internet, so it was probably.
Oh, he was at the computer. He was
cranked over, dick in hand.
That sucks.
Rip Jack. No, that's the most epic way you can tell somebody, "Hey, my dad died like doing this," and they're like,
"He died doing what he loved."
Dude, he was a stripper. He was a male entertainer. I swear to God. And his name was Scorpion.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fit right fucking in.
I said, I made a joke the other day. I was like, it's funny how
this was your fucking destiny.
This is my destiny. Because it's funny how it came 359 degrees full circle. It's like, everybody's like, but wait, didn't your... Yeah, no, he did.
Dude. Holy shit. You and Kenny are going to get along great, too. Holy fuck. Because Kenny used to be a fucking male stripper.
Dude, I want to do it. If I wasn't so fucking dad bod, I'd do it. If I wasn't, I swear to God, I would.
They don't even have any places like that anymore.
No, nobody wants to see fucking bunch of grown-ass dudes take the clothes off.
Chippendales come through every now and then at certain clubs.
I'll work out. We need to
start doing fucking features again. That's what
dude, fucking amateur night.
No, fuck amateur night. Amateur night always sucks. It's always a bunch of drunk chicks that get up there
and
almost break their...
Dudes.
We have a 14 fucking foot pole in that place.
A Chippendales from Wish.
That shit.
Chippendales from Wish.
You and Doug can make that gay shit happen. How about that?
I would do it. Doug, let's link up on this. Mr.
Dickman Doug.
Mr.
Dickman Doug. Big gay birthday.
I'm down, dude.
His tiny dick. Where's fucking birthday cake hat? That motherfucker is cross-dressed and lap danced on dudes for bachelor parties before. I'm not bullshitting you. I've seen it with my own two fucking eyes. We used to make him get up. We do what we call hot seats.
Oh God, yes.
And like guys would fucking get up on stage. Their buddies would put him up there, and we put him in a chair and get a couple dancers to dance on him, and then they blindfold his ass. And we bring Doug out, and Doug would like twerk on him and shit, and they take the blindfold off. When Doug pressed his titties in dude's face. Yeah.
After he'd been sweating in them all day?
Bro. Talking about so motherfucking funny. I've watched so many guys, and they can't do shit because there's 3 dancers behind them that have the dude's belt with his hands behind his back and the belt around his wrists, and he's wrapped around the pole. So even if he did get loose from the girls, the pole's gonna hold him with his hands behind the back. He ain't going nowhere. I've watched chicks ride dudes like fucking horses around the stage while they're whipping the shit out of them with a belt around their neck. Like, oh yeah, they fucking. You think it's gonna be all fun and games? These bitches ain't your friends.
Like, I got maybe 3 friends on the whole planet, and you one of them.
Oh, I'm talking. There are friends. They love us. We play music for them. Now, the other motherfuckers in there, not so much. Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch because you got me just like railroading folks the entire time too.
Hope they're ready, man. I really hope they're ready.
Hey, you better get your chops up on public speaking.
I'm great on it, dude. I talk to people like a motherfucker every day.
About talking to everybody at once on a microphone is way different than just talking to people individually.
No, I do the meetings and shit at work. Like I'm good at talking to a whole crowd.
Yeah,
good. Yeah, because I'm all, boy, I fucking walked up to somebody.
Like, just fuck it. I'm telling you, I know how you get excited about shit and jumping into it. I'm baby step it. Like, go into it easy. Like, fucking, because people up there are really decisive. Memphis is way different than Corinth. Like, you get on somebody's nerves once and you're fucking labeled like that. Like,
bro, that's kind of how it is here because
it's tenfold what it is here because this is a giant popularity contest, and you have to still be able to remain popular amongst people while doing what you're supposed to. Like, there's a fine line. You can't just go in there and fucking just like cater to people.
I'm not gonna be a super douche.
It's not about that either. It's about being able to toe the line of being able to talk people out of shit while making them think you're not talking. It's a big Jedi fucking mind trick in this place. Like, you got to make people understand that there's.
You got to make them love you and hate you at the same time.
Not even that. You got to make people like you all the time while you do shit that they're gonna fucking hate. Like, you have to be the likable asshole. Like, you have to be the guy that makes shit work, but at the same time, you're fucking constantly putting out fires.
Remember, gentlemen, just a tip is not to avoid 18 plus years of child support.
Oh, child support. That would imply these motherfuckers can afford a lawyer.
Yeah.
They can't hold on to $1,200 a day, much less fucking $3,000 a payment. Where are you living now? A hotel?
Why are you?
Like, didn't you make $10,000 last week? Yeah, I spent it all on shoes and get my hair and my nails done. God damn, the fuck.
Or in the car on my exes. Okay. Anyways,
bro, let me tell you, I've seen some of the dumbest shit. Like, if anybody could keep their right mind in that fucking place for what? Like, I mean,
I'm not even in my right mind now.
No, I'm saying like financially and responsibly, keep their head about them. Do you have any? You've seen what I've been able to do in the little bit of time.
Yeah, about that. Like this part of the spectrum
where I was fucking eating ramen, didn't have shit, was scraping change for cigarettes every day, to where I have enough money to comfortably live and ride around on a brand new R7.
Which is really nice. Go check out socials. We'll post links on there.
Yeah, it's pretty and she's fast.
She's beautiful. Yeah,
brand new R7, brand new pickup truck, off money that I've made doing what I've been doing and investing rather than just frivolously spending shit. Like,
that's what's going to help me out a lot.
I spend money on shit. But yeah, I spend money on shit that I need that's going to last me a while. I won't spend money on shit that I'm not going to eventually being able to make money or get a return off of in the long run. And I also invest a lot of my money and put it back where I can't touch it. So that way I have something later on down the line. That way when I do have to retire, because there's not going to be fucking Social Security retirement for us, because that shit's already burned through and the fucking US dollar is going to be long gone by then.
We'll be trading caps way before them.
Or crypto, one of the two.
Caps or crypto. I'm betting. That's my big bet.
So I'm not a big advocate for casinos or anything at all. Like, I think gambling kind of sucks for the most part. But with crypto, it's already a gamble anyway. And I've been playing on that casino shit, you know about.
Yeah.
Fucking hit for like close to $11,000 on that shit last week. Nice. So I got my cushion back.
A little bit of padding between
them. Yeah, plenty of padding now. Like, between that and the IRAs and shit, because I'm still investing in those Bitcoin ETFs because they're going nowhere but up.
That's the thing. That's the shit they should have taught us about in school.
They did. We just didn't pay attention to it. Because I remember in fucking computer discovery class, we had like a fictional $3,000 that the teacher gave us. We had to go
like
on
Robinhood.
Yahoo Finance when that was the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Before Google.
See, I didn't
we
pay
had to
attention
pick
shit.
out fucking stocks, and we had to spend that $3,000, and then at the end of the year, whoever had sold or whoever had made the most money, we all did presentations on the stocks we bought. I used some of my grandfather's picks, and then I looked at shit too. I spent all of my money down to the cent. Like, I spent everything down to zero, and I yielded like $350,000 by the end of the year.
Holy shit.
Like, I think maybe 6 or 7 stocks that I invested in.
What? Man, I need a time machine. I need to tell your grandpa to fucking foster me.
I mean, he just helped me pick some stocks. Like, it was me watching it from there and like watching the market and paying it. It taught me how to pay attention to markets and pay attention to patterns and look at
Trends
what's
and stuff,
popular, what's trending, what's going to be coming up next year. Like, companies that are staying consistent with their earnings and shit like that. You start watching financial reports on companies and shit like Amazon, Facebook, or well, Meta now. Like, fucking Donald Trump has a fucking stock right now that everybody's essentially calling a meme stock because it's Truth Social. He has Donald Trump.
Dude, he is a meme.
He
is a meme.
Well, I mean, he launched a fucking company called Donald Trump Media. That Truth Social, that social media, it lost $58 million in a day, got valued at $4 billion on initial public offer, and immediately fucking tanked. The short, like, to fucking buy a contract to short this company in the stock market right now is so ridiculously expensive you can't afford it. Like, it's in the millions of dollars to try to short this company because that's how many people are predicting it to just go fucking belly up. Like, I've learned more off, like, longs and shorts and shots and puts on fucking, like, the stock trade, which it may not even be. I know puts and shit. Like, I have a base fucking knowledge of this shit. And I've been making money on it just from watching, like, C-SPAN, like just catching the news every day, looking at headlines, kind of trying to follow the people that are high up in certain markets just to see where things are going. I told you about AMD like what, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
I was like, get in on AMD now while you can. It's $75. You know what it is right now? Getting close to $200 a share. Like, I put $300, $400 in it. I'm sitting on close to $4,000 right now. Like,
that's
it more than doubled in 2 years, and then it almost tripled since then, and it's still just fucking steady climbing. I mean, fucking Cash App, you can do fractional shares. Like, you can fucking get on Cash App and buy stocks.
No shit.
Yeah, like, you can fucking, if you want to just invest $50, you can go on the homepage and it's got stocks. You can type in the fucking stock name that you want.
And all you have to do beforehand is do some research on.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can invest like just, I want to throw $50 in this company because it's doing really good right now. Worst you can do is fucking gain dividends off of it. Like, I mean, it'll pay you dividends. Like, it pays you for as long as you hold that stock. Like, you'll get some money back, like kickback. The more you have invested, the more kickback you get. Like, you'll get dividends paid quarterly. Like, if they make more money than they expected to make, they'll give you the kickback. Like, split the kickback among shareholders. Okay. Like, I've got probably $600-$700 in just stocks on fucking Cash App right now where I just do like a fucking every other week, like throw $25 out of my check into this, and then throw $10 into this or $5 into this, and do it like bi-weekly. So I'm just constantly just like kicking like $35, $40, $50 out of my check into a couple companies. Worst it's going to do is it's either going to go up or it's going to go down. If you got something that's on a running trend of going up, though, might as well ride that wave. And then whenever it starts dipping off or it starts losing popularity, sell it. You might make fucking $10, $20 on the 100 that you put in. It doesn't seem like much, but
it adds up.
Fucking $10, $20 100 times is $100, $200. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you got to look at small gains as big gains too in the long run. Like, you can't just focus on like trying to jackpot on shit. Not everything is going to 10x off the jump. Most of this stuff is long play anyway.
Yeah.
You're looking at like 10, 20 years down the road, being able to pull 5 times what you put in out That's a pretty good fucking investment if you don't need that
Yeah.
money right then. But if you're living check to check, you're obviously not going to be able to do this shit.
That's been my whole problem with it. Was
Well, I mean, that's the check to check thing. You put yourself in that cycle most times. I learned this the hard way because when me and her first got together, when I was living in Memphis, literally, like we would leave work, come home, take a shower, change clothes, go out to eat somewhere, sit down and go out to eat somewhere, and then fucking go dick off and walk around Target for 2 hours, fucking buying whatever the fuck we wanted, spend untold amounts of money because we knew we would have it again the next day. It didn't fucking matter back then.
Right.
Like the club was packed back then, dude. I was making fucking $600-700 a night. Like,
damn.
I'm talking like consistently, like fucking every like 4 days in a row, I'd walk out of there with $400-500. Like, yeah, it was nice. The fuck are you doing?
That's piss.
Then go piss.
I didn't want you to
Pisses and whatnot relinquished. Back at it.
back at it.
Which we were awful close anyway.
I mean, still, we had a lot of good subjects to talk about too.
Yeah. Well, we'll have plenty next week, I'm sure.
Hey Jay, how was your first week?
Hey Luke, how was your Saturday night? It's just both of us just going.
I twitch, bro.
I've killed somebody in my head so many times.
I went to the water department. I had a $200 water bill, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck?
I pay $200 a month between here and the other place.
Yeah, but for one place.
For here and the other place that nobody's even living in.
I mean, they're still
And then on top of that, I have a third utility bill for the house in Tennessee. Like,
Oh,
bro,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
like,
I've got electricity for this place, the house next door, the house in Tennessee, utilities or like gas and water and shit for here, the house next door. I haven't got the gas and water turned on at Tennessee yet. Should probably need to do that.
I mean, that's still, and if you do gas and water here, and like my water bill, just my water bill
this
alone
place
was
is fixing to
$200.
get cleaned out and get rented. Like when we get moved to Tennessee, this place is up for rent.
A new podcast studio again.
Yay, we get to move again.
We'll be able to set it
I
up the
get
way.
to move again.
No, because you go. I'm sure I'm gonna be there with you.
Well, yeah, true, because you're not going to be working all the time now, and I'm sure you're going to be coming to the house.
He'd be like, I know your schedule, bitch. You
Yeah,
better
it's
shut
like,
the
I'm
fuck
sure
up.
you're going to be coming to the house an awful lot when you get off work. Like,
Yeah, like I need to decompress. I'm about to fucking kill somebody.
oh, yeah, you're going to show up over here and be like, dude, I just need to rant for a minute.
Just give me 5 minutes. I just need a bitch.
Hey, it might work out for both of us and make it easier for both of us to deal with it.
Probably,
Because, dude, like, I'm fucking
Shared struggles and shit.
dude. Wednesday night was rough. Like I had a bad night Wednesday night, so much so that I came home early Wednesday night. Like I was home by the time I was supposed to be getting off work Wednesday night. Like my watch told me to go home. Like my BPM monitor started going off and said you need to de-stress. Like no shit. Like my watch said your stress level is at an extremely high amount, and like my BPM was resting at 150, and I was just standing there. My watch was telling me I was working out, and I was just fucking standing there.
Your watch goes into Rick James mode. Am I gonna have to choke him?
Got real close.
Like,
I literally, I was like, look, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm gonna go. I was like, I got music queued up. They're probably gonna fucking walk up there and change it anyway, because that's the whole thing I was bitching about. Is they walked up there touching my computer when I was on shift, and I was like, this is not Monday and Tuesday. Which they gonna have a rude awakening with that shit too, because Monday and Tuesdays they've been. Get this, I come in Wednesday from leaving Sunday. I wrote on the board in DJ booth where you do the dancer rotation when you run, the thing you use when you run stage, you know.
right.
I wrote, fix the wireless, you're welcome, on the board. When I got back there Wednesday night, guess what was still on the fucking board? I have a picture of it that I sent to Kenny. I was like, that means no stage has been run at fucking all on day or night shift. Either day that I wasn't here.
So then,
And there's been nobody there like running stage. It's just been dancers come in, do what they want, and leave. Yeah. Yeah.
bro,
Oh, bro, I about come unglued about that shit. I was like, bro, I'm not even a fucking manager, and that shit pisses me off because that means I have to deal with chicks that think they can do whatever the fuck they want, even when I'm here.
Yeah.
Which is what caused damn near World War III Wednesday night when I fucking snapped off because a chick came up there playing shit that's not supposed to be played in there while I was in the lobby for 5 minutes to get my fucking food. Like, I hear the music just completely drop 30 seconds into a song, which fuck anybody that was in VIP at that time.
Because their
dance just got counted short and they got to pay $25 for 30 seconds worth of music now. Like, yeah, that's what they don't take into account before they touch my shit. Like, because everything's set on a time frame in there. Like, 2.5 to 3 minutes a song, period. It doesn't matter if the song's over or if it's at a good part or what. It's 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes a song.
Yeah, that's
always. Cost. So it is written, so it shall be done. There's no deviation from that unless you were doing show times. And in that case, show times are 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes a song because you cut it short because you're doing 2 for 1s.
Right.
So you got to make 2 songs. Technically, literally, normally 1 song.
Count for physically 1. Yeah.
But that's long on down the road. You won't be doing that yet.
I do. I'm a quick fucking learner.
That's weekend only shit, and you won't be working weekend nights unless I quit and Kenny quits, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. There's no such thing as promotions in here. You just take up spots when people leave. I'm not bullshitting.
No,
it's literally somebody else gets a spot when somebody leaves. Like, once you get settled into a shift in there, that's the shift you work because everybody's really gunning for Wednesday through Saturday, or used to be Wednesday through Saturday. Now everybody's just gunning for Friday and Saturday because that's the only nights anybody ever goes out anymore, unless they just got disposable income or they're like we used to be and they were bored and just wanted to get out and fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, and dude, like I've got a lot of people from here that are, I mean, the say they'll come and hang out and do the thing.
Do you know how many motherfuckers from around here I've given passes that will get them in the door free, and I still ain't seen the motherfuckers come in there yet. That's a long drive, dude. Not everybody's gonna do that shit. Not everybody's gonna do that shit and go up there to get drunk and then spend all their money.
Not something they can drive with me. I'll drive them home.
And then fucking, not to mention, we have ATMs inside the building, front and back of the building. Yeah, so you can bleed that bank account while you're in there too.
That's brilliant. It's awesome marketing.
Well, I mean,
just for being real,
we have ATM. If you're running low on cash, we have ATMs at the front and back of the building.
Just memorize that one.
Oh yeah, it's burned in there.
Burned in there. You rattled it off like.
Oh, dude, no, I have a bit that I could spit off to you 1,000 times over and never fuck it up. No, it's no bullshit. Like I am on presets when I walk in there, dude. It's like hitting sample buttons in that motherfucker every time I turn the mic on. It's like once you get that shit dialed in, though, that's your go-to.
Yeah.
Like, and because you know you can say it without fucking up. That's the thing about public speaking that trips a lot of people up. They think they're going to be able to just get up there and fly off the cuff like they talk with anybody, and it's like, no, that shit doesn't happen because you're an etch-a-sketch when you get up there. I watch it happen all night with dancers. It's like, what do you want to dance to?
I'm on pump.
No, not even like just. And it's like you just took that Etch-a-Sketch and they had the fucking Mona Lisa on it, and that first song that comes to mind, they spout it off, and then they go, "Wait, no, wait. What do you have? What do you want?" And it's like, yeah, and the DJ ain't shit. I can name you off 10 artists. Like, that you would probably dance to just off one person that you name for me.
Yeah. Also, it takes one person.
Fucking easily. Like, chick comes up, yells The Weeknd. It's like, yeah, you're probably going to dance to, like, Future, and fucking Rihanna,
Lamar
and Sierra, and fucking, like, all this other bullshit. Fucking Belly and all that. Yeah, like.
What was that one? What was that one I fucking sent you earlier? It said, this artist, Sexy Red. Makes music.
God damn, that music's fucking terrible, dude. I gotten to the point where I'm so tired of Big Boogie and getting requested that fucking foul shit that I'm gonna make like a metal version like that fucking Doll Ave. Yeah. Fucking, and every time somebody requests it, I'm just gonna play that version and that's it.
Somebody probably already done it. We need to look that shit up.
They haven't.
Really?
No, they haven't, because this music is that fucking bad. I can't stand Big Boogie. It's lame as shit. It's just this dude talking about all the bitches he's fucking. I can't stand it. It's not even good beats. Like the beats are fucking terrible. If you can't come correct, at least run the jewels level. Fuck off. Like, I mean, seriously, Wu-Tang, fucking Run the Jewels, fucking any Tech Nine shit.
Oh, any
all banging. Cal Scrubby, fucking white rapper, murders 90% of these fucking hood dudes out there nowadays that are just rapping about trap gang bullshit. Like, I'm so fucking sick of that.
Yeah,
like,
Cal Scrubby's
so
fucking amazing, bro.
Like, I am so fucking sick of whack rappers that can't sing about anything but fucking bitches and selling drugs.
And it's like mumbling.
Scream about something else, dude.
It's mumble about something else, but yeah, pretty close.
It's not even mumble rap. It's just like Moneybag is one of Moneybag, the baby.
I pull up.
Bro, the baby got some hype shit though. Like the baby got some fucking hype shit though. Like his beats are banging too.
Meat Canyon. That's the only thing that went to mind. I love the baby, but
the baby, they're everywhere.
I pull up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I used to have that shit queued up on a sample at the club. And would trigger it all the time. Like all you'd hear is "Let's go."
Fucking yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Meat Canyon.
Those were good times. That's what we need to get it back to. We need to get it back to having fun in there because that's what I miss, man. Like the fucking couple years ago, we were in there fucking being goofy as shit. We were laughing all night. We were having fun, and we were making a great living.
Yeah.
And then the more the fun got lost in that place, the more the money got lost.
Morale. That's a big part.
It's not even morale, dude. There is no morale in that place. You walk in that motherfucker, nobody wants to be there. Like, and it's because everybody that takes over as management either bitches at everybody and doesn't try to do their job and just like kind of wheels their way by, or the people that do want to do something get drowned out by the motherfuckers that can't do anything. We need a solid family team again in that place.
A real fucking
We need not the corporate family. We need like the team family. Like everybody that works there has to be on the same page, and the motherfuckers that rock the boat need to hit the door straight off rip. Like, I caught that. You can't be doing that. It's got to be closed fist. Even that's kind of touchy, probably. God damn it, we can't even do hand signals in knife hand.
That's what I did. I was like,
no, you did the wrong way. Knife hand. It's got to be diagonal.
Towards the door.
Diagonal.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But not to mention it's at a downward angle, so anything past this just looks rough.
But a lot of the ideas you've pitched, as far as like ideas like the stripper karaoke and shit.
That wasn't my idea. That was Hunter's shit. I mean, the ideas that I pitched were long ago, and it was like doing car washes in the summer, which we couldn't do.
Yeah.
And
why not? Why can't we do car washes? I mean, we're out of COVID.
Public indecency around Memphis, because technically we're not.
Can you be in a bikini?
We are not even a topless bar. It says no nudity behind the fucking.
It's not a topless bar. Well, we can have some. What, can that not be in bikinis?
Talk about this on After Show or something.
Yeah,
we can save this topic for later because we'll there's a whole gray area with Memphis because they don't like Memphis. The city will not do anything about us, but at the same time, they don't want us there. They don't make it any easier on us.
I mean, it's a big factor on revenue and taxes.
It's been topless. It's been bikini, it's been pasties, it's been no pasties. They can't make up their fucking mind. Every time city council goes to meeting, they change their mind on what's allowed and what's not. Shit goes to a different style of thing. Like, they constantly change it. Dude, we have off-duty cops that come in there all the time and hang out. That just
business or pleasure.
I mean, they ain't coming in there for business, dude. Like,
I was gonna make sure.
I mean, they're off duty. They're coming in there just hanging out.
Yeah,
because that's what they do.
It's a good environment. I mean, like, the music is great.
Dude, name one time that we've ever went to Freddie T's and hung out. But name how many times we went to Cherry's and hung out.
I've been to Freddie T's twice.
I've been to Freddie T's
my whole life,
3-4 times ever. And then one of those times, I'm pretty sure I got banned because I never went back after that because I'm pretty sure I knocked the holy fuck out of somebody with a vodka bottle in there.
It's past statute of limitations. You're good.
Oh yeah, it was a long ass time ago. I don't even think that dude works there anymore. But I know I rang the fuck out of his bell because he put 2 fingers in my shoulder and spun me around on that bar stool, and that bottle of Belvedere came with me, boy. And
It's
buddy,
inertia,
he
bro.
fucking caught every bit of that and went to one knee, and I said, "Oh, you one of them?" And I fucking went over the top with it and caught him right here, and then hit the door. I'm like,
Yeah, no, and I
he's
used
a
to go
big
to.
son of a bitch. I would not have been able to fight him. He was one of the big.
Oh, but that's an equalizer. What you have is an equalizer.
No, like there would no equalizer. This motherfucker, a bullet would have been an equalizer. Like this is a big son. But this is when I was all of about 140 pounds soaking wet and was not near as like gruff as I am now. But I'm like,
yeah, I mean, in Hell of Cherries was more of a relaxed. Like I met a bunch of people, a bunch of dancers that I was just friends with, like just cool
hell,
with.
my sister from another family is from there.
Yeah.
Like I met Nikki there, and that chick's like more family than any of the family I've got
Nikki
left.
B?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
I mean,
homie,
she
dude.
used to live with me, dude.
Yeah, she's
Like, I
fucking.
met her
she's
there.
a G, bro.
Like the first time I ever met her, like we sat there and just talked bullshit. She was my tattoo apprentice.
Yes,
She fucking did. Matter of fact, she's the one that did that piece. Like,
dude. Yeah, like that's like when I went up there, I talked to her. I was just like keeping it real, keeping the buck
she
with her,
just
man.
popped over at the table with me. Like I wasn't even trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
I was up there talking to somebody else that I knew that worked there, that worked in Memphis and shit too. And like she come over and sat at the table and started just bullshitting.
Yeah.
And we ended up becoming great friends. Like hell, me, her, and the other chick that I was talking about, and buddy of mine, Jason, went to Memphis in May and spent the whole weekend up there fucking running around acting crazy as shit. Like,
Yeah, she's been a fucking homie, dude, since fucking like the first time I talked to her. Like that's where we went.
the last 2 Tool shows that me and her went to, we were supposed to meet up with her, and like
Yeah,
shit
she told you
up.
fuck you for that.
I mean,
I don't know if it was fuck you or fuck her. But
no, I
you.
like.
she told me to tell you fuck you.
Oh yeah, I know. I already talked to her since then. She got kind of
I
mad
know.
at me the last time. She was tripping anyway. I don't want to hear that shit.
I knew something was up, dude. I was like,
Not. She was tripping the second time,
Yeah.
and she got sick the first time,
yeah.
and like.
It was the second time when she messaged me and was like, what the fuck? I'm
Well,
like,
I mean, I'd fucking
probably in the show enjoying it, man.
Oh no, I
honestly.
got fucked up the second time. Like I had a fucking headache the second time around. Like I don't know what the fuck I did, but like whether it was like the beers I drank earlier in the night and then just not drinking anything on top of it. But I
No
got
water.
the most wicked fucking headache about halfway through the Tool show in Nashville. Like we made it to the fucking intermission. And that's when we walked past Adam on the way out.
You're like,
Like I double taked that. It took me a second because like
Adam
my
who?
head was fucking splitting and I was like tunnel visioned and shit because I was getting a migraine. I'm walking down the thing and like Adam Jones comes walking
Adam
past
Jones.
and like I looked and I was like no, and then I looked back again and I was like, because it was just Danny and Justin on stage because
Yeah,
they're playing Chocolate
intermission.
Chip Trip. It's fucking intermission. So Maynard and Adam are off doing their own thing and I was like, holy fucking shit. Like we got outside and I realized who it was and I was like, bro. But like he gave me the nod walking by and was like, what's up?
that's enough of recognition right there for somebody. I mean, I'd be tickled
Bro.
fucking shitless.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like I realized that shit and I almost shit my pants because I literally got this guitar earlier this year because this is his
She's so
signature.
sexy.
It's not the Gibson, it's the Epiphone.
Epi's still great, though, bro.
And it's not an actual like the artist series, but it doesn't have the art on the back of it, but it's the exact same pickups, and it was put together by a guy that used to do guitar tech work for him back in the day. So it is the
built to a
exact
spec.
specifications
Yes.
of Adam Jones's
Fuck
guitar.
yeah. That thing still gives me a chub every time I walk by it.
I got this thing for a steal, dude. Like it was less than $1,000. Yeah,
I need one left-handed dude. That's all I need. There's no love for us lefties.
bullshit. There's plenty of lefty guitars out there. You just don't want to order one.
I'd honestly rather build one. I'd honestly rather build one with the specs, fret count, and everything that I
Yeah,
want.
but do you know how to set intonation and like set trusses and shit?
We got YouTube now, bro. YouTube was not the same whenever we started
You gotta
driving.
have a lot of tools to do that kind of shit too. Like, I mean, fucking Luthering is a hell of a job.
Oh, it really is. It really is.
Like, no, I've toured both Gibson manufacturing factories, like the one in Memphis where they do all the fucking Les Pauls and SGs and shit, and then I've toured the one in Nashville where they do all the Dobros and band. There's a lot more
Yeah.
work. Trust me, I'm trying to build a fucking travel guitar, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? You still
It's
working on it?
sitting in there. I'm still working on it. Like it's tiny but it.
Now, have you seen the ones that like folds at the
Yeah, have you
neck?
seen the new carbon fiber ones? The ones that have built-in fucking like amp effects and shit now.
What?
They have a smart guitar that Harley Biden's making.
What? That's
You
crazy.
can Bluetooth link it to your phone, and it has amp simulators that'll play through your phone speakers. That's the
Oh,
Little
look at
traveler.
her. She's a baby. We in it? Yeah.
slowly but surely.
Yeah, she's beauty. It's actually, dude, I built my first guitar. No, my
This
second
is
guitar.
the first one I've ever built. I still got to wire it.
Yeah, the wiring's like, as long as you get a good diagram and you know what kind of
I
pickups
mean,
you have.
the wiring's not the hard part. The hard part is making sure everything is adjusted properly so you don't get fret buzz and string
Yeah.
noise and shit. Like
Yeah.
actually having it where it's not going to maul the fuck out of your fingers to try to play it. Like
You got 4 inches of travel. It's like, God damn.
yeah, like I mean, that's what I love about that fucking Epiphone. That Epiphone, like you can barely slide a sheet of paper in between the strings and the frets.
I know, you showed me that. It's like fucking.
And like you don't have to do shit to fret notes. Like you can just like barely press on it and you're fucking ringing
Right.
clear. And I almost got the 7-string set up like that now too. Like the 7-string is getting
Oh,
super
yeah.
tight action on it.
That
Like,
action is beautiful.
and this is the other baby.
I need to get some more strings. While we're talking about strings,
That's what it is.
I want you to we'll take pictures of your necklace and show that off too,
Oh yeah,
because
the
that
bismuth.
shit's dope as fuck. The bismuth, yeah.
I gotta list some of these on the store.
Yeah, I'll take a quick picture of that, and this will be on
Yeah.
the socials tonight.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be posting a bunch of stuff on this store soon because I got a bunch of bowls and stuff.
esotericmineralsandcrystals.com.
Yeah,
Flip it over. Yeah.
that's where we got all the merch,
We
t-shirts.
got merch. We got.
God damn it, it's not wanting to go.
There it goes. About to get flashed in the face, but I'm sorry. I love you.
Glad I'm not epileptic.
We'll see if you don't start flopping.
Bro, if I would have done it already. That club's got plenty of strobe lights.
God damn it. None of them are in focus, of course.
It'll be alright. But yeah,
Yeah, check that out.
pendulum swinging.
Talking about big dick in the locker
Homemade
room here.
business crystals and guitar strings.
Yeah, it's
They
beautiful.
look pretty dope though.
It is beautiful. Like I'm pretty envious of it. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but I would.
I can make you one. I got plenty of stuff still sitting over, pieces still sitting over there. I'm working on making like these little oval pendants and shit that I'm gonna do like round wraps on and like do the little curls in them with
Oh
copper. It'll look pretty cool. And that's what I've been doing in my spare time is just making jewelry and riding motorcycles and
Oh, that new one. Oh, she's a beauty.
yeah.
We haven't touched on that.
That motherfucker
Oh.
beast. Like that R7.
She's beautiful.
And some bitch is quick and fuck too, dude. Like anything that will go 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds flat is quick as fuck.
And the thing was, you weren't even. Where am I?
No, like
you were.
like barely in it.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude, I
"God
haven't
damn."
rolled the throttle past a quarter on it yet. Like I've literally done this. Like barely tweaked the wrist,
Yeah.
and it's like fucking it'll get down,
Yeah,
dude.
you
Like
were
if I
fucking-
fucking actually romp on it more than halfway on the throttle coming out of second gear, it'll stand straight the fuck up.
I mean, she's,
God forbid if I put another bigger sprocket on the back with more teeth.
you might as well just go ahead and tell the pavement you're going to see her in a second.
No, I mean I know how to control
I
it.
mean,
Like I
no,
can
but-
hang on for dear life when I need to. Like I mean, it's all fucking knowing when to hit your back brake, bring the front back down, and like when to hit
Yeah.
your front brake, bring back down. Shit, like it. Riding a motorcycle is like riding a bicycle. The shit that you can do on a bicycle, you can do on a motorcycle. You're just not pedaling. It's just rolling your wrist rather than pedaling. Like if you can pop a wheelie on a bicycle and ride it, you can pop a wheelie on a motorcycle and ride it. It's just different because
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
just
having to keep the momentum going with your feet. You're doing it with your wrist.
Yeah, exchange of energy.
I mean, it's
We talking
the
about that
same
dude earlier.
concepts.
You talking about the dude earlier that fucking did the bunny hop?
Dude, the fucking dudes that do like stunt bike shit are fucking insane.
Bro,
Those guys are so fucking crazy, it's retarded. Like that the fact that these guys can jump up on the fucking tank and ride like standing up on a bike and then
Yeah.
turn around and do handstands and shit and like be able to spin around on a bike, sit backwards, and still be able to clutch and brake and shit to do stoppies and stuff sitting backwards. Like, how many times did you take a nap unintentionally? Like, because like you just fucking hit those brakes a little too hard, standing it up on the nose, and you don't know where balance point's at. You're going to sleep, and a fucking 300-pound bike's coming on top of you. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's the reason I've looked at it.
Broke ribs, it's broke fucking wrists, like it's broke ankles and shit. If you roll one over, it's fucking God knows how much money in fairing parts and shit that you fuck up.
Not only to mention we live in America, so the medical bills are going to be.
Well, I mean, I got fucking health insurance now, bro.
Still, we pay a fuckload in health insurance just to be able to pay a fuckload more.
$77 a month.
Still, if something happens, you still have to pay for the imaging. You have to pay for this.
I don't have to pay for shit. I got $5,000 copay. I ain't got to pay for shit past my visit.
Listen, my ninja, I need you to get a hold of me after this podcast. And
hey, you're going to be able to do it too, because all you got to do is go to healthcare.gov and sign up once you get on at the club and do the little dossier and tell them how much you make a year, and you'll get the fucking tax credit for it, and it'll bump it down. Because my insurance that I have coverage with me and her right now is $893 a month if I'm not working at the club.
Yeah, I remember you talking about.
It used to be $25 a month for $1,000 a month insurance until it got fucked when I left.
Okay, like surgery, imaging.
Oh, it covered everything.
Everything.
I had full dental.
Then how the fuck?
Fucking, I had vision, dental, and fucking full. Like, I could get hospitalized. I could get fucking surgeries done. Like, she could get hospitalized or anything, and we only had to pay $5,000 out of pocket at most a year. Everything else was covered. Through and better.
That makes me very.
Oh, best believe I'm going next week and setting up the appointment for my lower teeth.
Oh yeah.
Like,
bro, that's a big thing for me.
I called them last week about some shit because I got another abscess and I'm trying to get rid of the infection now so I can fucking go back, and I'm getting every one of them motherfuckers either capped or fucking pulled, one of the two.
If it can be saved, save it. If it can't, fuck it.
No, I'm fucking give me a partial. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, until I can get enough time off work to do the fucking veneers or whatever, the implants.
Yeah, and it's not even a matter of like.
Hell, they're fucking 10 years away from being able to do the fucking. You can take a pill and regrow your teeth. I'm not bullshitting. They're developing a drug right now that you're able to take that will cause your teeth to regrow. Like, if you have any tooth decay, damage, or anything, it'll just rebuild the enamel.
We need to touch on that real head. I'm gonna do some research. We're gonna touch on it next week.
They've been developing it for a while now. Like, they're almost to trial levels on it.
I mean, like we like a whole fucking segment on it.
I mean, think about it.
It's an animal, man. They can regrow. They can regrow bone. They can regrow muscle tissue. They can regrow all this shit.
We've had the ability to use stem cells to fucking cure people of all kinds of shit. Did you not see the Neuralink, or the guy that got the first Neuralink? Dude spent all night playing Civilization and shit and never had to lift a finger to do anything on the computer. He was controlling everything with his mind.
Oh,
he was
man.
Professor X.
Yeah.
Like dude was talking about, like, I would not be able to. He was like, I feel happy again. He was like, I still can't have control of my body, but I can do things that I couldn't do without help or without having to use a straw with my mouth.
Yeah.
And like peck shit out. He's like, and that would wear me out so fast that I couldn't even. He's like, I haven't been able to play video games since this happened to me. And I was able to play Civilization all night for like 8 hours.
You can imagine
by looking at the screen. This dude was so fucking happy he was almost crying.
Oh yeah, this is like, definitely
the fact that they're able to do this shit now when they could have done this shit without computers years ago. Had Congress stay the fuck out of people's business and stop trying to dictate laws on people's bodies.
Autonomy.
If they don't fucking own us, then why are they dictating what we do with our bodies?
When we're born, they issue
Social Security number is a Social Security number for a reason, because you're a piece of property to the U.S. government.
Yeah, as I say, they give you your birth certificate, and they have a privatized birth certificate that...
And that sovereign citizen bullshit, Donut's done enough to prove that's all fucking stupid.
Okay.
Like...
I was just going to something I heard on the reel. I was like,
sovereign citizen bingo on Donut's channel, for fuck's sakes. Like, where they get those motherfuckers that are talking about, like, fucking sovereign citizen.
Well, yeah.
Shit, straw man clauses. And
I'll share it with you.
It may be legit, but no matter how much weight it actually holds, nobody believes it, so it doesn't really hold any weight.
It's kind of like a dollar.
Just like the dollar. Like, it's the monetary system, man. Like, the only reason that shit holds any weight is because we
believe it does. Yeah.
There's enough people in the collective consensus that says, hey, this still holds value, so it does. The minute everybody says, hey, this shit is toilet paper, guess what? It's fucking toilet paper.
Wipe your ass with it.
Because things are only worth what people think they're worth. And if you don't believe that, look at the U.S. dollar. Like, we're paying how much for fucking just general goods that we were paying 30% less for last year?
Oh my God, they're taking 12-ounce cans and stretching them taller and narrowing them in the diameter.
That
and
wouldn't change the volume, though.
It's not going to change the volume, but they're changing the price from $1.59 to $2.29. It's always a 9. That's what gets me. It's always because it's gonna.
Dude, don't look at the pricing of things for the economics of it. You have to look.
I have to look at the volume of it. That's what I'm looking at.
It's not. Look at the corporations and how much money they got, and how much inflation is increasing. That's why the amount of things is decreasing, because they're trying to make a dollar stretch farther when a dollar's not even stretching anywhere in the first place.
Yeah, they're trying to make.
And that's why the government is putting a fucking damper on the crypto market right now, because they're trying to figure out how to get their greedy little fucking fingers into it so they can supplant it and so they can take it over as the new fucking currency, which is why I've been putting all my big plays into that shit, because what Daddy Uncle Sam wants, Daddy Uncle Sam gets. Just ask Taiwan and China. That fucking island's been off the coast of fucking China for how long, and China ain't done shit but stare at it with its mouth watering. Why? Because we said fuck off.
They got
semiconductor.
We have quasi-conductor.
Like,
I'm sure you do.
No, you have cheap rip-offs of everything that we have. Go ask Huawei.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Wish.com Samsung motherfucker. Like,
has anybody ever heard of Temu?
I mean, Qualcomm. All the Qualcomm shit. That's where Qualcomm's main facility is Taiwan. That's why China wants it so bad, because they want to get their hands on the tech that they've been trying to get for years, but they can't fucking get it because they're under so many sanctions and bullshit that they can't even fucking sneak it into the country.
Oh, you're not our friend.
Meanwhile,
our homework.
Meanwhile, DJI is fucking all the way over here and still can't fucking find shit. Hell, they send people to SHOT Show every fucking year trying to take pictures of every goddamn thing that we release, not knowing that the shit we put out there is not the shit that we're going to be fielding when we come after you.
No. No. This is old tech to us at this point.
Even the new shit that we put out is not the shit that we're going to field in the event of World War III.
No.
We're going to have some brand new, super spicy shit that ain't nobody seen before, and it's going to be so fast of your dick getting drove in the dirt, it's going to be fucking retarded.
You expect jalapeno. We're going to give you ghost pepper. Carolina Reaper in that booty hole.
Carolina Ghost. Like, that's what it's going to be. We're going to turn Russia and China into a fucking gravel pit if it goes down.
Fluff around, and find out.
We just debuted a new fucking missile system, like, not even 6 months ago. They don't even have to carry it on bombers anymore.
Yeah.
They can put literal pallets of these things on fucking commercial airplanes.
Yeah.
So planes that just fly passengers, they can kick these bitches out of the cargo hold, and they will fucking zip out these fucking troughs and go to individual designated targets and then launch sub payloads that have multiple nuclear devices on them. Like, they literally have like bombs that release swarms of bombs that can be dropped from commercial airliners.
It's not. Please, for the love of God, tell me it is not Boeing.
No.
Okay.
No, this is Lockheed and Raytheon, dude. Fucking, the government doesn't fuck with Boeing. The government gave Boeing a fucking contract years ago, and they fucked it.
Oh,
that's when that fucking whole merger between Boeing and Boeing used to be good back in the day when they were by themselves, and then they merged with another company later on down the line that was all about like mass production
profit,
and shareholder profit rather than doing things to actually make quality. Raytheon and Lockheed are not like that.
No,
Raytheon or Lockheed are government subcontracted. They have
build us the best.
Billions and possibly trillions of dollars of government money that they're using to develop everything that they do.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
look at the fucking F-35. It may have taken forever to get out there, but that thing is untouchable in the fucking air.
What's the ratio on it now? It's
they don't know. It hasn't had any fucking actual air-to-air combat experience yet. The only thing it's been able to take out is Chinese spy balloon.
But still got a way better ratio than pretty much anything.
The F-15 Tomcat has the best fucking air combat ratio, 128 to 1. An F-15 Tomcat can body 128 other aircraft before you can kill one of them.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
They're fucking
That's
beasts.
a lot.
That's a lot.
Like,
Is
dude,
that
I
on
watched
Battlefield
them do
4?
a fucking sim of Iran's entire Air Force against 3 F-25s and like a handful of other shit. It was like 88 planes to like 300, and fucking the U.S. Air Force bodied them in under an hour. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And that was a sim that's based on actual statistics. Like, they programmed all this shit in, like all the code was done according to spec.
Which one is it in Battlefield 4? Because I feel there's a lot of the people from our generation that could probably fly and maneuver and still effectively complete the mission.
I'm still convinced I can fly Little Bird like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The way
my
I used to
God.
be able to pilot on fucking Battlefield with the fucking... You've seen how I can do with a drone, dude. You've watched me pull up like...
Dude, I was there on Battlefield. Fuck you mean?
Well, I'm talking about like in a drone in real
IRL,
like, flying right up next to tree branches and stopping on a dime and then taking back out. Like,
dude.
I'm hell was fucking piloting some shit, bro. Like,
that's the whole fucking thing that drives me crazy about Little Bird is it is pretty much privately controlled.
It's like a angled joystick, and then you're fucking like up down.
Well, they call it the Angry Egg, and there's only like 2 or 3 groups out of the whole military that get to fucking fly them. But it's such.
But you can get copies of those.
Oh yeah, you
like,
probably build your own fucking copy.
I mean, that's what Jeff Dunham. That's the guy that does the puppets, right?
Yeah.
I listened to his autobiography one time, like on a book on tape when I was doing a road trip. I was touring or some shit. And I got tired of listening to music, so I just wanted something that was just like something in the background. This dude actually built his own fucking helicopter out of a kit you could get out of the back of Popular Mechanics back in the day. Like, you could get a helicopter kit and like you could fly around, and he practiced in a field and shit and actually taught himself to fly a helicopter and then got his pilot's license. Like, this dude actually can fly just about any helicopter out there.
He's fucking
like, and he fucking ended up crashing at one point in time, almost died, which is what made him want to really get into it even more, is like the fact that he fucked up in something that he built.
What can I fix?
I found out you can get a fucking brand new Cessna, like 2-seater plane for $250K, brand fucking new,
bro.
So how much can you get a used Cessna for?
My stepdad was he was a radio engineer, and he had access to Cessnas, and I learned how to fly a Cessna when I was like from prop clear to fucking in the air when I was like 7 years old.
Literally just a fucking stick.
I mean, like the whole fucking process of like, hey, prop clear, do I need to radio into ATC, blah 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 blah. Like, I learned all that shit when I was like 7 years old. And like, I watched a video today where somebody had LS swapped a fucking Cessna, and I shared it with him. I said, Kirk, this shit right here fucking blow your mind. You want to get from fucking Memphis to Corinth in like 15 minutes? That's how you do it. Throw a turbo in there.
As the crow flies, it wouldn't be hard to do that. But
no.
I looked into how long it would take us. I'd love to do it, though. No, I looked into how long it would take us to take a flight to Colorado for the Sasanta show at the Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me how it would take longer to fly from Memphis Airport to Colorado than it would to drive because of connecting flights.
Yeah.
To fly from here, because we'd have to fly from here to Georgia and then Georgia to Memphis. And then
we have a flight hub out here?
Yeah, we have Corinth Airport.
They'll fly to Georgia?
They'll fly you connecting flight to Georgia to get to Memphis. Because you're taking like little biplanes. Taking smaller planes out of there. They don't have like actual. It's not Cessnas. It's a little bit bigger than that.
Like twin engine?
Yeah, a little twin engine.
Okay,
planes. Little Richie Valens plane.
Yeah.
Fucking
I'm making some extra
be
money
like
on the
Buddy
weekend.
Holly and fucking go.
How about Leonard Skinner? Are we not going to talk about that? Still too soon for that one?
Oh my god. We have a big
Kobe?
cornbread fed looking security dude at night, and this motherfucker kept walking to the front of the DJ booth last night and going, "Play Freebird!" And I was like, "Yell Freebird one more fucking time, you're gonna eat a whiskey bottle and not in the fun way." I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna watch every motherfucker in this building walk out after the first 3 minutes, because that's a 13.5 minute long song, and I don't play that for anybody that doesn't tip less than $40.
You better fucking have the payroll on ready.
I played Freebird maybe twice in that club, and both times I was tipped $100 to do it.
Fuck it. That's worth
That's
worth X amount of my time.
That's the only reason it got played is because motherfucker dumped off 100 and was like, "Here you go." I was like, "All right, bet.
It's done.
I got you, fam." I made a drink and I don't know what the fuck I did with it.
It's gone. It appears.
Apparently, that or I left it sitting in here.
Probably.
Or set it somewhere else. Fuck, I don't know.
What other topic were we going to touch on?
These nuts.
Diddley, not Diddy.
Oh, yeah. That's still not.
Allegedly.
What did I do with that?
Allegedly. Oh, yeah,
I'm a fucking magician now.
That big
Fucking
camera
Bargain
later
Spider
on.
season in Mississippi. And on that note, that's going to do it for this N.S.o.S podcast. Remember, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good shit. Check out the Patreon, Esoteric Minerals and Crystals, Blue Falcon on the streams. We'll see you next week.
I'll let you know how this week is gone.
He's going to look like